Good morning to all. So before entering into the concept of random process of spectral characteristics, we need to follow the introduction. As random processes have involved in the time domain, and we have characterized the processes by means of autocorrelation, cross-correlation and covariance function without any consideration of spectral properties. Here we are going to be apply the different operations that are autocorrelation, cross-correlation and covariance in the time domain analysis for the processes. As it is known that both time domain and frequency domain analysis methods exist for analyzing linear system and deterministic waveform. So here it is known that both in a time domain and frequency domain we can analyze the linear system and deterministic waveform. Yes, in this chapter we are going to be study the most important concept that apply to characterizing the random process in the frequency domain. The spectral description of a deterministic waveform is obtained by Fourier transforming the waveform, and here the Fourier transforms plays an important role in the spectral characterization of random waveforms. An appropriate spectrum to be associated with a random process is introduced in the following session, and the concept is heavily dependent on the theory of Fourier transform. Here Fourier transform is the main method which will be used to convert information from time domain to the frequency domain. Okay, next concept. So the power density spectrum and its properties. So first we are starting with power density spectrum. Consider a random process x of t. The amplitude of the random process when it varies randomly with time does not satisfy Dirichlet condition. Therefore, it is not possible to apply the Fourier transform directly on the random process for a frequency domain analysis. Here what they are telling, here a particular random process which does not satisfy the Dirichlet condition, so it is not possible to apply the Fourier transform directly on the random process for getting information in frequency domain. Thus, the autocorrelation function of Whiteson stationary random process is used to study the spectral characteristics such as power density spectrum or power spectral density. The power spectrum of a Whiteson stationary random process x of t is defined as the S xx of omega equal to integral minus infinity to infinity or xx of tau into e power minus j omega tau into d tau. We obtain the autocorrelation function from the power spectral density by taking the inverse Fourier transform, that is r xx of tau equal to 1 by 2 pi integral minus infinity to infinity s xx of omega into e power j omega tau into d omega. Therefore, the power density spectrum, that is S xx of omega, and the autocorrelation function, that is R xx of tau, are Fourier transform pairs. So, properties of the power density spectrum, that is number 1, S xx of omega should be greater than or equal to 0, and number 2, S xx of 0 equal to integral minus infinity r xx of tau into d tau. Here what they are telling, the power density spectrum at 0 is equal to the area under the autocorrelation function which varies from minus infinity to infinity. And third property, so here the power density spectrum can also called to be as an even function. Therefore, S xx of minus omega equal to S xx of omega. Fourth one, S xx of omega is always a real function. Fifth property, 1 by 2 pi integral minus infinity to infinity S xx of omega into d omega equal to, so average of expectation of x square of t equal to Rxx of 0. Here, number 6. So the derivative of the power spectral density is equal to square of the power spectral density, square, that is the square of the frequency of the power spectral density, that is S x dot of omega equal to omega square into S xx of omega. So here dot represents the derivatives. Next, 7th one. For a wide sense stationary random process x of t, the Fourier transform takes, that is S xx of omega equal to integral minus infinity to infinity or xx of tau into e power minus j omega tau into d tau. Next, r xx of tau equal to 1 by 2 pi integral minus infinity to infinity s xx of omega into e power j omega tau into d omega. And these equations can also called be Wiener-Kinczi relations. And next topic, cross power density spectrum. Consider two real random processes x of t and y of t, which are jointly wide sense stationary random processes. Then the cross power density spectrum is defined as the Fourier transform of the cross correlation function of x of t and y of t, and is expressed as s xy of omega equal to integral minus infinity to infinity or xy of tau into e power minus j omega tau into d tau, and s y x of omega equal to integral minus infinity to infinity or y x of tau into e power minus j omega tau into d tau. By applying an inverse Fourier transformation, we can obtain the cross correlation function as r xy of tau equal to 1 by 2 pi integral minus infinity to infinity s xy of omega into e power j omega tau into d omega, and r yx of tau equal to 1 by 2 pi integral minus infinity to infinity s yx of omega into e power j omega tau into d omega. Properties of cross power density spectrum. The properties of the cross power for real random processes x of t and y of t are given by, number 1, s xy of minus omega equal to s xy of omega, and s yx of minus omega equal to s yx of omega. The real part of s xy of omega and real part of s yx of omega are even functions of omega, that is a real function of s xy of omega and real function of s yx of omega are even functions. The imaginary part of s xy of omega and imaginary part of s yx of omega are odd functions of omega, that is imaginary of s xy of omega and imaginary of s yx of omega are odd functions. Number 4, s xy of omega equal to 0 and s yx of omega equal to 0 if x of t and y of t are orthogonal. If x of t and y of t are uncorrelated and have mean value, and then s xy of omega equal to 2 pi x bar into y bar del of omega. Okay, in this lecture, so we have studied about power density spectrum and cross power density spectrum and their properties. Okay, and thank you.